my ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since they want for Lauren, been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that. Now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Jason Clark must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Kyle Hendricks, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
First pitch, 6:05.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. The 1-1 home. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Here's Matt Carpenter,
the third baseman, number 13.
as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. Softly hit toward the hole. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, this team could really benefit if Colton Wong can get it going. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
2-1 the count. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is in off the plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Home half of the first coming up from Wrigley, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. Michael Wacha will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Michael Wacha, if he brings a straight changeup, that's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball. The curveball is good, but he's known for the straight changeup. If he brings that good changeup, he can shut anybody down.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Oh, that's out.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Here's Chris Bryant now, really looking good at the plate so far in the series with 5 hits and 11 trips. First offering on its way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Outside and low, 3-0. .3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Kris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Here's Javier Baez.
The shortstop, Javier.
He swings and grounds it to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career line against Walker. He's got an even 20 hits in 42 ABs. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's set. The 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Rizzo stands at second with 2 gone. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ready with the 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Line, but speared on a hook. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. All even now at 1-1. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. In the outfield, Jason Hayward, elite defender, takes amazing routes to the ball, unbelievable arm, a guy you need playing defense for you.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. O'Neill, 23 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. One out, nobody on. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Yadier Molina would be next. The 3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Now a throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 0-1. Ball 1, well below the zone. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
He's going.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, tied 1 apiece. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. His career line against Waka. He's 3 for 9. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Schwarber drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Now the 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. Carpenter is up with it, and a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Striding in, Ian Happ. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Now the pitch. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this.
Well, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 1 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. There's Baez. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Jose Martinez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And he misses 2-1. back up the middle. Baez has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One and 0 pitch on the way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Redbirds down quietly. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. His career line against Waka, an impressive 4 for 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Almora, a native Floridian. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 2-0 home. High and away, not close. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is taken, strike one. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
From the stretch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one. Almora leads off second with nobody out. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
The next up, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Baez enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. And that's in there for his strike 1 and 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The set and the 2-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The set and the 2-2.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Two outs here with a runner at third. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Anthony Rizzo, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First offering on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Now here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Paul DeYoung. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Matt, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Riding in once again, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Nope. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Pulled toward right center field. Bader arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First pitch of the at bat. Strike taken up in the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled away. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Colton Wong will stand in.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Hayward has a read on it. 2 down.
The catcher, number 4.
So digging in now, Yadier Molina comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
Digging in to try it again, Albert Almora. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ben Zobrist. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1.
0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Almora stands at first with 1 out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full. 3-2. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
in a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Waka a check at first. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Still 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He loses him on ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The set and the 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there. And then, boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Carlos Martinez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
The batter.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony.
As he'll look at a fastball
Rizzo.
in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Three runs already home here. Contreras in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
1-1 to Schwarber. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He has 7 hits in 25 tries. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Rizzo over at second. Contreras at first. 2 out in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Bader. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-1 Chicago. Digging in, Harrison Bader will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. Changeup called strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jose Martinez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
So striding forward now, Matt Carpenter. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
And that gets him on the mound. Great support from his infield goal as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it 4-1. Into the box, Ian Happ. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now here it comes. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he popped him up. Carpenter in foul ground, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder,
stepping into the box, Albert Almora. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 1 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Almora with an even count, 2-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. He was a ground out victim last time up.
23, Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Paul Goldschmidt is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a hard liner, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Stepping in, Paul DeYoung. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0. Ozuna, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 2-0. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Zobrist on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Giovanni Gallegos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Giovanni Gallegos.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is a ball down and away. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
This is skied into short left center. DeYoung is there. He's got it one away. Chris Bryant will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting,
Javier Baez will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. He's set. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Ready for another chance? Tyler O'Neill 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Tyler O'Neill.
Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Almora. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting. Second
now
base.
to the plate, Colton Wong. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. The 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Wong, base runner at first with 1 out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. 2 out with the man at first.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Martinez.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Pedro Strop enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Number 34, Jairo Munoz.
Striding into the box, Matt Carpenter. His career line against Pedro Strop. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off. Comes set with the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Cubs lead this one 4-2.
Your attention, please.
No
Now,
pitcher to tell you about. It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit out towards second. Wong has it, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh,
well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base and he might be pitching around you.
Rizzo stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Fouled away. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Ian Happ is on deck. Another full count pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-2. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 5 and the Cardinals 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Safe situation looming here, and they'll hand the ball off to the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow.
Brandon.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's 2 for 3. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Paul DeYoung. No balls and a strike to count. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Here's Colton Wong now. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's set, and the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Chicago Cubs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kyle Hendricks wins his 3rd of the season. Brandon Morrow closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 5 runs.